Start.
Hello.
Because it's reusing the same studio over and over again.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. That makes sense. So it's key. See, I don't see them though. I only see the new one.
Right. Anyway, hello everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Why do I not? All of a sudden, I don't see them anymore.
Oh, I don't know. I see
it.
the one. Searching for Tone. Thank you for the birthday wishes and super chat. Thankfully, you did it over on the 40-watt channel, so I don't have to invoice Ryan for it.
How's everything going, man? What year is this for you?
This is 45.
45.
It's a big one.
The big 4-5.
Considering 40 was during COVID.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was awful.
One.
It was rough. It was not fun.
Of course, everybody. We also now have like so many other YouTube channels. I think maybe it's gone universal. Everything is ats now.
Yeah.
So that's
also numbers and like weirdness. And
well, it's whatever you told Google your name was.
Oh, that's weird.
So,
okay.
So it's ultimately what it's gone to is whatever. So here's the funny thing about it. Here's the thing. Hold on, I'm going to zoom out.
That's in.
Here's the thing that's funny about it.
Okay.
Every other social media platform has already done this like years and years ago. I guess Facebook, because Facebook, you actually need to know what people's real names are. Doesn't have that, but pretty much every other social media, every person's username is unique. There can be only one.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. But Facebook or YouTube allowed you to put whatever you want as your username. And with no other methodology. And so people were going in and making fake accounts and saying that they're Lars Ulrich and that if you join in, then you can be try out to be the new drummer of Metallica, and all you have to do is pay for Lars to fly to your house to watch you play the drums. Send $1,000 to Lars Ulrich @ Telegram Metallica whatever. Money, whatever. And so it was, I don't know how widespread of a problem it was, but it was clearly enough of a problem that people decided it was worth fixing.
Sure. That makes sense. Well, I mean, the Telegram scams were a massive issue there for a while. Yeah. So that makes total sense because you saw it on everyone's channel, like even small channels.
Yeah, I think Telegram is a banned, is actually on our list of automatically banned words.
Oh, that's a good call. That's a really good call. Awesome. So how you been, man?
I'm good. I'm just to say I actually, because Snarky mentioned it earlier. Who else has a Premier Guitar Mystery Box coming? Mine's here.
Yours, but you can't open it till you watch a video to make a video, right?
Yeah, I got it yesterday, and we're trying to get all the Christmas stuff up this weekend, so that is priority one.
Yeah, I get it. Well,
I need to watch my video from last year to remember what I actually did in my video. So
I remember what you got because you got the same box of sad that I got. So
yeah.
There's been some. Have you seen what anybody's gotten so far? Have you seen anybody's box?
So I know that I did. So the thing that's throwing me off, is that I'm seeing we've had a couple people send in on Instagram the Fender boxes
Yeah.
from Chicago Music Exchange or whatever the different, places that Ryan went on his trip. I don't know which ones of those are live right
Okay.
now, but I do know, like, basically there was a thing where he was doing all that. And where everyone was like, every store was like, oh, if you got your thing already, if you go to the store and say that you saw this video or whatever, there Earl says it's a 60 cycle hum in Chicago Music Exchange.
Got it.
All I did on Instagram, shared a story, and then I moved along. So I don't remember who, but I've been seeing those, and so I don't actually know what's in the Premier Guitar Mystery Stocking because I've been seeing those instead.
Okay.
And I think the Fender one might have, I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what exactly is going on. I guess people are now saying that actually, I'm not seeing what people say they came in, but I heard earlier from Snarky that there was a Dan Electro Silverburst, and that one's gone.
Oh, okay.
But
well,
yeah, anyway.
Another friend of mine got one of the StewMac Two Kings pedals.
So is that their King of Tone, basically?
Their King of Tone. Yeah, their King of Tone. So he got that at least, but I'm not going to tell you what the box of sad is this year. Then I'm not going to spoil it.
No.
Just, because there's a few folks over in the 40 watt Discord that have gotten pretty sad boxes.
Look, I think I may have seen them on Discord, actually, now that you mention it.
It's possible. And I get it.
Are they sadder than any other sad year? I mean,
yes.
How sad? I know the box that I got feels heavier than usual.
Okay, that's good.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah, I don't know if it's good or bad either, but
it's still under 2 pounds.
I think so. I can't say for sure. And if Premier Guitar watches this live stream, I'm sorry, I'm not ragging on y'all. I love the work y'all do. But I feel like
rag on them. I don't give a fuck.
I like a couple of the folks over there. I don't want to sound like I'm kicking them, but I feel like brands aren't investing in this mystery box as much anymore because there's other options now. It
seemed like there were more pedals this year though than usual. Was it just the ratio of pedals is higher?
Maybe, but I'll tell you, like the baseline box, like the bad box. I've still got the guitar straps in my closet.
Yeah.
I shipped a whole box of guitar straps. One to a friend of mine who had a couple of kids who were learning guitar. So I gave them first pick. I let them pick a couple of straps and I sent them to them. And then I shipped I must have shipped another 10 or 15 guitar straps to, Mark over at Summer School Electronics. Cause he does an after school guitar club for his school, his kids he teaches in a school. But the one I do not think I sent it was either last year or the year before, where I got the traditional African pattern guitar strap. And I was like, really? This is what you're going to send out? That was the backbreaker for me. So I think it was last year because that was it. I was like, look, I'm Lebanese and American. Like, I'm not wearing a traditional African pattern guitar strap. And why are you just sending those out willy-nilly? I don't know. That was a frustrating thing for me. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm done with this. And I didn't do it this year, Steve. It's like 6. I haven't done it.
Yeah. What'd you say the first year since when?
I think it's been at least 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah. I think I've done the last 6 years.
Yeah. I want to go back. Obviously, we talked about Snarky. I threw up Earl. Hey, Earl. Hey, Justice. Jerry White. Hello, Amanda Combs. Gabe Owners. I'm gonna try to
Combs.
Some of these
really?
folks.
Combs. Amanda
Combs.
Combs.
Jeez, man. It's
and
only 9.
It's the real Amanda Combs this time around.
That's the problem. Is I'm processing all these extra ats. Ian is here. Gonzo. Gabe Owners is taught. I'm trying to look at some of these pictures and like interpret them back into
who they actually are,
into the like off of the tiny, but it's like, it's this big. You can barely tell what it is.
Yeah.
For a lot of these. And then I'm cracking my memory. And of course, Andrew, bad guitarist, Searching for Tone was here earlier. I think he said he's going to watch it.
Yeah, you're going to catch the replay later.
On the replay. But yeah, welcome. So Bad Guitar says the Running Cuff and Buyer Bar Music Mystery Box seem to be the only decent ones this year. The Running Cuff one I'm doing again, of course, with that one was popular enough, and Matt is a one-man show as far as I know.
Yeah.
Or it's, if it's not a one-man show, it's a one-man full-time and maybe a couple people who come in to help, catch up on builds, but I'm pretty sure it's just like basically a one-man deal. Buy or Borrow Music, I already I just hate their name. So off of principle, RJ has been sending me the buy or borrow music ones. He's trying to get me to do other mystery boxes.
Yeah. I did the warm audio one.
What'd you get?
I did it mainly because I'm building a studio, and so more microphones is a good thing. And so I didn't get the big one, but I did get a good one.
Hey, Richard.
So I got the let's see, I've got it over here with not all my other, but some of my other microphones. This is the WA-84. So that's what I got. I have already done some stuff with it just to test it out.
And is that the pair or the single?
This is the single. So, which is unfortunate because now I need to buy a second one.
Right.
It's a gimmick.
Yeah. How are you supposed to use these if you can't XY them above your drum set?
Yeah. Or in front of the acoustic guitar. How am I supposed to do this?
Guitar.
Yes, you do. You need 3 mics for an acoustic guitar. What are you talking about?
But you only need one small. Small up close.
I need one pointed at the lower bout. I need one pointed at the neck, and then I need one on the back of the guitar to get all that back resonance.
You need one just in the upper corner of the room, way back there. That's the only mic.
Those acoustic guitar room sounds.
So I'll just throw this up here because I go back and forth on whether or not this is cool.
Okay.
But this is the buyOrBorrowMusic.com. They are a retailer of some sort. I don't really know a lot about them. The fact that they're called Buy or Borrow Music to me implies that some of these are used, but they have a $140 and a $260 mystery box. And the $140 one and they're what might be inside. First of all, all of these all pedal make me they're good pedals, but I'm kind of I know that they have no resale because no one actually cares about all pedal. Yeah. I don't even know who DS Custom is. Oh, Summer School. Hi, Mark. So these are cool. The Victory Amp stuff is cool. All of these are pretty cool, but and then Copper Sound, Death by Audio. Is that that cannot be the whole list?
That looks like the entire list.
Yeah, I guess it's not in alphabetical order. So it kind of just seems like I don't know how they generate these numbers. Are these things that don't sell? Are these things that it says each guaranteed to retail at 180 or more? But I don't know if these are new because again, this is Buy or Borrow Music, which I thought sold used gear, but maybe they just have a terrible name.
I think they partner or maybe partnered with some brands to do this, sort of like the way Chase Bliss did with their Friends of Chase Bliss part last year. Now I do know, and I'm gonna spoil it because at some point he's gonna talk about it, right? Mark from Summer School. If I'm not supposed to tell people this, Mark, I'm so sorry. Mark did the higher end box.
Yeah.
And he got this.
I have to remove mine.
Yeah, you got to remove yours. You can't do 2.
Yeah, so this is one. It's cool.
Yeah.
$260. You're getting your money's worth on the $260 one. And I do not want to buy that. I just don't read about it.
Don't do that. Yeah.
I'll
stop sharing again, But like, this is a cool pedal I didn't know existed, by the way. I had no idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's got some cool stuff in there, but
looking at the more expensive one, Benson Amps Germanium Fuzz, for what it's worth, again, like 260. The Benson Amps Germanium Fuzz, I could have gotten one of those, like a new one for $130 last week.
Yeah,
$150.
Wasn't that a B stock?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or it's a one-off, or because some of them were like one-off paint jobs, I think.
Yeah.
Habit, some Death by Audio stuff. So everything here is 260 or higher. But then it's like, there's just too many pieces of gear that I'm like, as soon as I get this, I'm just going to put on reverb. Like the Guitar Butler is one of those things. This Origin stuff, the Jackson Audio Joey Landreth. I assume, is this just a clone basically? If it's called Golden Boy,
no, it's a Blues Breaker.
It's even worse. No, I'm kidding. I don't really have a lot of experience with Blues Breakers, but like that's one that I just like. There's a lot of things on here that just don't seem that interesting to me. The PRS dual flanger, I didn't even know these. Like, what is there actually? I'm not going to share it, but PRS flanger on Reverb right now, I can get one of those for $200. It looks like, again, yeah, it's used versus new.
Yeah, and it's always been new retail price.
But I'm just saying, like, it doesn't seem like it's that popular a pedal. It does do a lot, so that's cool. The UA amp emulators, those are cool, but I just sold a Golden Reverb like a few months ago, and I barely cleared 200. It's cool that the Voltic stuff is on here.
Yeah,
a lot of Walrus things, and a couple Wamplers.
Yeah, the big Wampler pedals. Snarky. So a couple of things. They already shipped. It's just when it gets to you can be different, depending on where you are. Also,
hold on real quick. I did tell him mine wasn't due until Tuesday. I don't know why mine showed up. Maybe it's maybe there's so much snow on the East Coast that they were just like, you know what, we can deliver our West Coast stuff faster. Like, I have no idea.
No clue.
It just showed up. I was not expecting it, but it's there.
But
maybe they're sending me too.
But also, Snarky, it's really easy to know if you got an amp. Is it shipped UPS? If it is not shipped UPS, you did not get an amp.
No, they're shipping everything UPS now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No. One's UPS, but one is the UPS that transfers to the postal service. There's different services.
Mine is a small under 2 pound box, and it was UPS the whole way. I don't think UPS is doing whatever. I know what you're talking about.
SurePost.
Yeah, they're not SurePosting anymore.
Oh, interesting. So
I don't even know SurePost still exists.
UPS gives you weight though, doesn't it?
I guess Ground Saver is SurePost.
Yeah, Ground Saver is SurePost.
But all I know is it was dropped off on my doorstep. Maybe all the boxes maybe all the boxes were full. I'm not sure. Excuse me, because I have a shared mailbox.
Yeah.
So there's only like room for 3 packages. Though that little box would have fit in my anyway.
Interesting. Matter. Yeah, it's fun to always predict it. But yeah, I'm wondering if, I don't know. I think the mystery stocking, the mystery box idea is big enough now that other people are getting on board, and it's diluting the Premier Guitar one.
Yeah, and I think people, going back to, it's 100, and the more expensive buy or borrow one is $140, but you're guaranteed. Like, I think people are more willing to say, to your point, USPS. I didn't think any of that stuff was shipping USPS. Sorry, I'm reading.
Yeah, I read in chat. I get it.
The Snarky saying that he got a USPS notification. That's interesting because mine was definitely UPS. But yeah, I think people are willing to say, okay, if I put in $140, I'm going to get $140 pedal.
Right. You're actually going to get a pedal. You're not going to get straps and picks and weird. Hold on. You're not going to get little knobby doos that equal up to $140. You're going to get a pedal. And sometimes the fun in it is, okay, here's $140. I'm going to get a pedal that at least retails for that much. And I don't know what I'm going to get. Maybe it sparks some creativity.
Yeah. Versus, effectively if Premier, this is going to sound like I'm shit talking because I don't know. This is people's perception is, if you bought if Premier Guitar did $140 mystery stocking, you could potentially just get 7 guitar straps.
Right.
If they did this is what they, I'm not gonna say it's what they should do.
It's what you should do, Premier Guitar. It's what you should do.
Could potentially do is partner with a brand like Boss 1 year and make it so everyone
gets a DS1 at least.
the worst that you could do is a DS1, or like what's the cheapest EHX pedal?
Oh, I think it's like $20.
Price low to high. LPB one, $46. So if everybody got an LPB, which would be horrible, no one wants an LPB one. No, they're okay. They're fine.
I would take they're that. How much is that Badstone? How much is that Badstone down there?
The Badstone is on sale for $57.
Yeah, I'd take that.
So it's like there's things where they could. Is there any other like cheap
Behringer?
Well, that's not Behringer. Guitar pedal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Guitar pedala, because I can't spell. I can't apparently. Oh yeah, I don't want to shop by category. Just show me all of them.
Guitar effects.
I just want to know what the cheapest one is. Anybody know what the cheapest one is?
I'm looking.
David Ross says the DS1 is the worst and best pedal that you can get. That's exactly why. It should be. Yeah, it's going to show me every Voodoo Lab and Visual Sound, True Tone, Gator, D'Addario, Power Tool, Barefoot. Barefoot buttons are being sold through Sweetwater now. Congratulations!
Yeah, they've been doing that for a little while now.
Of course, so are the Wingman control knobs.
Yes, they are.
Maybe that doesnn't mean that much.
And Barefoot makes their own version of the Wingman control knobs.
Oh, TC's got some, which I guess that Behringer.
Right, you're still in Behringer.
Let's see. So I went too far. Behringer, TC. So I guess that's what we're looking at. Everybody gets a GHS red remote.
Right.
I wouldn't hate that.
I'm looking to see NUX. They're the next cheapest brand.
Nux. Like, well, never mind.
That totally nuts.
Yeah, Nux 59 bass guy preamp. So they could do all of these preamps. Everybody gets a random $49 Nux pedal. Premier Guitar, partner with Nux to get to up your mystery stuff just for 1 year, just to hype people.
Yeah, just stop sending guitar straps.
But anyway,
when we know all they are is somebody clearing out inventory,
right? When we know all they are is trying to trade gear for magazine ads.
Yeah,
magazine ads. Oh man, so I don't have a connection at Premier. I don't know anybody over there anymore.
Well, the one person I knew well is gone. So
yeah. So, c'est la vie. My wife told me I've been saying "c'est la vie" too much, and I said, like, yeah, "c'est la vie."
The BBT legit.
Todd says Phil McKnight walked his flock through name changes on YouTube. Just saying,
he did.
I hear you. I expect 60 cycle hum viewers to be smarter than Phil McKnight viewers. Like, fucking Google it. Just Google it.
And 40-watt folks listen to podcasts. They don't really do YouTube.
It's just one of those things where it's like, I get it. I don't know, but I just
oh man.
I mean, here's what I'll say. And smart people will know exactly why I'm saying this. There are more dumb Phil McKnight viewers than there are dumb 60 cycle hum viewers. That's fact. That is
that is fact because there's just more of them. there's
Damn
just
it! You were not supposed to reveal the secret of math, Phillip.
If the percentages stay the same, yeah. Do we want to touch BBT Legit's comment there about why buy pedals?
Why buy pedals now with all these great modelers on the market? Buying pedals to me is a waste of money.
Yeah. Except that not all modelers do all things. And some people don't want all the things. Some people don't want all those options. I play an awful lot of gigs where all I want to drive pedal on the floor. Or a fuzz pedal. Modelers still don't do fuzz well.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't played every modeler or
I've played a lot of them.
I haven't played any of the, well, I've only played, I guess, one of the quote great modelers, and it's from like 10 years ago. And yeah, Self-Buttering Toast says, my pedals can't be bricked with an update.
That's what a good point.
And to that point, what pedal was it? Ryan's told this story before. Oh, it's like the Jackson Audio Boost.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember. I don't think he was using it. I think he got one and gave it to someone, and it bricked on them the first time they tried to use it. And it's like a boost pedal. And it's like, how did you build a digital, like a pedal that should be an analog circuit and it bricked? I still don't understand it.
They do a lot of Jackson Audio does a lot of like really intricate controls inside their pedals. There's a lot of digital control. And so like the Golden Boy, it had a mode where you could like hold the switch and it would like cut the amount of drive by half. So it had to know where the knob was to know what half it, like it does some weird things. I don't remember all of the tweaks, but it definitely, it's a decision, but it's the same reason I know everybody's all about their modelers live for amps and stuff like that now. It's why I still prefer a tube amp. I think a tube amp is less likely to go down on me than a modeler. And everybody wants to talk about the reliability of modelers. I think they're less reliable than a tube amp.
I mean, I just don't have any experience with that. I can see pros and cons. Certainly, you know, if you like one thing to
fair.
That's some Alanis Morissette shit right there.
That really is. It has happened in theaters. But no, and honestly, if reliability were the thing we were all talking about, we'd all be playing PV Bandits.
Sure. And I think I was going to say, in terms of like, depending on the kinds of venues you play, and rightfully, not rightfully so it seemed like a shot out of fucking nowhere. We posted a reel like a week ago about, it was why you should practice more at pedals. It was from that topic. RJ clipped that down to like a minute and a half. Ryan basically saying like pedals aren't any different than anything else. If you want to be good at it, you gotta like, if you want a pedal to sound good, you can't just plug it in for 5 minutes and be like, oh, this pedal sucks. I mean, every once in a blue moon you can do that, but you know, but anyway, Joe Bonamassa posted on Instagram, commented on our Instagram for that, asking if we actually ever played gigs.
Did he really?
And RJ came back and said, whether or not they play gigs, you're the one who's asking YouTubers to shill for you in a contest. So there's that. The professional players are using modelers.
Some are. I've been to a lot of shows this year, and I can count on one hand the number of players I've seen, pro players who are using modelers. And I went to, I don't know, 30, 35 shows this year, pro shows, touring bands. Less than 5 were using modelers. In fact, the number is 2. 2 of them were using modelers.
Consistently. And WizDog, this is a great point, is it really depends on what they're doing. If you're seeing professional players on fly gigs, then they're probably using them. If you're using them for it just depends on what you're using them for. I'm pretty sure Hoops, like Matt Hoops on Reliant K, was doing like all fly gigs. I know he was taking a pedal board. I think he was still using amps. Not 100% sure. I do know, like the show I just went to see a month ago, the Beths with Phoebe Rings, they're all playing amps. I'm seeing another band in about a week. I assume that they're playing amps, but I haven't actually looked at what their what they're doing. I'm seeing Illuminati Hotties on Friday.
Oh, nice.
And that's gonna be so I got a question if anyone else has had this experience. They are playing a thing called Makeout Music, which is like an LA collective sort of a deal, I guess. And I've read about it, but I still don't fully understand what they are, except when I bought the tickets for the show, all the ticket says is the neighborhood that the show is in.
I love that.
Yeah, it looks like they are playing like high watts on stage, which is interesting.
There you go. And then Ryan went to see the Surferjettes. They play amps. I saw Kingfish this past week, amps. Marcus King, amps. Jason Isbell, amps. Almost all the bands. The only folks I have seen this year who played modelers, I saw Rival Sons. Actually, that was last year. Sorry, that was last year I saw Rival Sons. He uses a Helix, but he also uses power amps and 6 4x12s.
Wow.
Yeah, he uses the Seymour Duncan power stages to feed 6 4x12s on stage, and they mic those. But and it was also last year, so no bands this year using modelers. I saw what is the name of that band? 90s band. We went.
Sugar Ray?
No, Sister Hazel. We went to see Sister Hazel.
Smash Mouth. Gin Blossoms.
Yeah, exactly. All those bands.
Spin Doctors.
Sister Hazel was playing. The guitarist was playing Axe Effects, but he was feeding them into the Fender FRFRs and miking those cabs.
Yeah. I think it really depends. MJD says every small indie band uses amps on stage. Could be different in the metal scene. I wouldn't know. It definitely, I think, because of the prevalence of use in a lot of like who are the neural I'm trying to think neural DSP. Also, dude, Henning's rant on neural recently, it was
really me. I got to watch that.
But it wasn't specifically about neural,
but they were in the crosshairs.
But it was the idea of all of these companies that make a digital product who neural DSP refused to connect. What is their website? Do they not have a website? Neural DSP.
It's neuraldsp.com. Yeah.
Okay. Well, whatever comes up on Bing does not go to neuraldsp.com.
Oh, you don't use Bing?
Dude, I don't. There we go. Neuraldsp.com. So I'm looking at like who their artists are on the front. You got Misha Mansour. What band is that? Periphery?
Yeah.
I think, right? Is there an artist list? John Petrucci, Pliny, Tom Morello. Tom Morello, interesting. Oh, he's just got plugins. Who are the Quad Cortex people? Pliny, Joe DePlantier from Gojira. Corey Wong's got plugins. I don't care about plugins.
He does use the Quad Cortex Live.
Yeah.
But he also brings his Dumble with him sometimes.
Mateus Asado, Rabia Masad, Sleep Token, the dude from Megadeth. Like again, this is Five Finger Death Punch. Cool. Meshuggah, some dude, Snow Owl. I don't know who he is. He's a producer, bass player, and Tesseract. So it's like all hard rock metal, which is fine. Like,
yeah.
but I think
with
it
one
does
exception, Corey.
well, I was gonna say Mateus Asado.
Oh
Is
yeah,
probably
that
the
too.
one I would say is the one exception. And there's like a lot of people are using their plugins. It's maybe they're taking their computers on the road with them and doing it. I don't know. Maybe that's, but they're not. I'm just like, obviously people who are using Quad Cortex, you kind of know that the Quad Cortex is the live tool.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of other artists on this list. I'm not going to go. I'm just kind of scrolling to see if there's anyone else who jumps out where I'm like, that is not a hard rock or
to me, the point is, everyone says that everyone is going to them. No, everyone that you see is hyping that. A lot of the guitarists you see hyping on social media and YouTube are using them. But when you start going out and seeing bands on a regular basis, you see how many of them are still just taking amps because that's what makes sense. Even if they're backlining them still, Kingfish is currently on the road. He's doing a tour. Takes 2 amps, a twin reverb, and a 4x10 PV Classic 50.
How does that? I don't want to keep going back and forth, but I don't. Yeah, they're getting away from loud stage volume. I don't think that was that an argument.
No, I thought the argument was that professional players are all going to modelers. That was the argument. Professional player doesn't mean metal player. And metal is still a very small genre.
No, I don't know. It seems like wasn't really. I mean, to that point, like Joe Bonamassa's rather make himself deaf than use a modeler. So there's that.
Okay. Yeah. He may take it to the farther end and way too far. Cause I mean, the fact that he's up there with like 600 watts worth of amplifier, that's a bit much.
The fact that a bunch of people were like, wait, you don't use in-ears? And he's like, no.
Absolutely.
And it's like, oh, well, that explains why you have he made it sound like it was just a random fluke. Like he just caught a bad frequency that triggered his hearing. And it's like, nah, dude, it seems like people who go to your shows are having their ears ringing for 3 days and you're doing that every day. So
yeah,
kind of seems like, I don't know.
They do have plexiglass in front. As someone who plays with a plexiglass shield in front of his amp sometimes, that does not do a ton for stage volume. It does great for people out front. It doesn't do much for stage volume.
I've done that I found it effective with drums, but it's very spatial. With amps, it really depends on your space, I've found. So if you've got a hard back wall, it's not necessarily doing a ton. You might as well at that point, honestly, you might as well just face your amp backwards. I didn't find any really much improvement. In fact, if you plexi wrong, it actually will make your amp louder, which is super fun.
Oh, Gonzo's out here choosing violence.
Just throw some distortion on the distortion.
Just choosing violence.
No. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm sure
my argument just is my counterpoint is that some people say everyone's moving to modelers and it's just not the truth.
Right. I would say there are more I would say it's probably fair that more bands are using modelers today than were using modelers 10 years ago.
I think that's very fair. But if you want to see how many amps are still getting used, just go watch every Premier Guitar rig rundown.
Yeah.
It's like 1 in 10 is modelers. Because I watch way more of them than I want to admit.
Yeah, why do you watch those?
Because I can't help myself.
I'm kidding.
I can't help myself. See, that's what I think Premier Guitar is doing great. They're just bad at mystery boxes.
What if for their what if this is what they should do for everyone rig rundown? They should ask the person, the artist, to donate a pedal to the mystery box.
Oh, that could be interesting.
So on top of their whatever, there's also like
artist owned gear,
30 signed pedals.
Oh, that could be really rad.
From Rig Rundown Artist.
That could be really rad.
Who's the worst Rig Rundown artist of 2025 to get a pedal from?
Oh, that's a good question.
No, it's a terrible question.
No, I know who it would be, and it's not the obvious answer. I think it would be Marty Stewart, who was just one of the Rig
Why would it be
Rundown.
Marty Stewart? Marty Stewart's
Because
great.
Marty, yeah, but he doesn't use pedals.
Oh, okay,
like you'd get like, I don't know, you might get an ABY box out of Marty Stewart.
Well, then it'd have to be something else, like an amp or a guitar or something.
Yeah, he's gonna give you Clarence White's B bender. No, that's what's gonna happen. Let's see, who have they done this year? They, there was that. There was Jeff Tweedy. There was, I wish I could. Orianthe was recently up there.
Mm-hmm. These all sound great.
Yeah, these all sound really rad, actually.
They had apparently had Tim Comerford a couple months ago.
Yep.
I mean, the problem is that they do so many. There's what, like probably one a week, two a week, something like that.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like they go like a week or two without one, but that's probably because, like, by the way, y'all, if you're in a band that tours and you want to do a Rig Rundown, you need to submit, and you're playing Nashville or one of the other areas they have an office. Just submit your band. They will come out and do it.
Let's see. We got Marty Stewart. We got Bill Murray.
That was a great one, by the way. That Marty Stewart one was so good.
Imagine getting a pedal signed by Bill Murray.
Dude, I'd be so down.
Let's see. Jeff Tweedy. All I'm doing right now is looking for the Rig Rundown logo. I'm not looking at anything else.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Trying to fly through. So maybe they don't do as many, or maybe I'm gonna miss a bunch of them. I don't know who. Oh, Henry Cash and Bill Cash. I've heard of these guys. I've never actually. I think I've seen their video, like their short form, but I don't know anything about them.
No, they did an Adam Miller Rig Rundown.
Am I just not seeing it?
It was like 3 months ago.
Oh, okay. So I haven't gotten to it yet.
You haven't gotten to it yet.
The guitar player Devin Eisenbarger from Katy Perry.
Sometimes the logo hides, by the way, because they use that tiny Rig Rundown logo.
Sometimes it says Rig Rundown, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it says this guitar is performing Katy Perry's hits, reveals her stunning live rig. Oh yeah, I saw this. I heard about this. This is wild. I did not know Matt Berry was a musician before he was a comedian.
He has 15 albums under his belt.
I only know him from IT Crowd or IT Crowd.
I know him mostly from the What We Do in the Shadows, but I realized only recently he's a musician because he was in the ad for a synthesizer, the Orchid. And so he was actually playing, and that made me think, wait, is he actually a musician? Turns out, yes, he's very much a musician.
Yeah, he's basically been releasing albums almost annually since 2013.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. No, it's rad. It was a chat on that pedal show. It was really rad.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was like a converging of worlds I never expected to see. We need to figure out how to the real problem is that I think the way Ryan and our schedules are, we probably, a thing that would be cool to do, and again, it's scheduling, it's everything else, would be to find ways to like just try to grab like half an hour or something with bands that are coming through San Diego and be like, what time are you actually here and set up? Can we grab half an hour, after in between your sound check and your actual set?
Yeah.
But again, like that's also that's a lot of work. Like that's way more work when you have other work to do that actually pays for things, because that for us, that for that pedal show, that probably how many views does that video have? It's financially
Yeah, and
I'm sure there's a financial. Oh, also Matt Berry went to their place.
Yeah, he went to them. They didn't go to him. He came to them because apparently, I did watch it because I watch every That Pedal Show episode because I'm that guy. But apparently he and Dan have been working on like talking about pedals and pedal boards.
Yeah.
And this was them finally getting together to build his pedal board. I really liked his board, by the way. It's mostly Boss. It's so, hey, I'm a songwriter and I just need the tool to do the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not here about the fancy. Sure, I'd love all those things, but I'm here to get the job done.
Yeah. I don't know if this was in reference to something, but Matt Lou's experience says, I remember when I was a kid in the 80s, there was this punk dude at an art show with a safety pin in his arm, and I'm like, that's not going to heal right.
I don't know either. I love the non sequitur though. That episode has 83,000 views since Friday, by the way.
Oh, that's why, because they're talking about after Gonzo's comment about metal being the easiest, it's just distortion plus distortion. This comment was skate punk is easier, 3 power chords and a clothespin in your nose.
Gotcha.
Oh,
that
is painful.
Love it.
No thanks.
Yeah.
No thanks.
That pedal show is such a weird show because some episodes really, really take off and some just don't.
I mean, that's every YouTube.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But it's like, obviously the things they do that are like very like pedal centric, believe it or not, are the things that don't take off. But when they do the goofy challenge things, they blow up.
I mean, yeah.
And then, of course, the interview episodes tend to really take off. So 83,000 views, right?
Man, mine don't.
In 2 days, that is their most viewed video. You have to go back over a month to find another video with 92,000 views, and that's had a month.
Yeah, yeah. Their amps one did 86. Yeah. Oh, I see. That's right after that.
Yep. So I don't know.
And that's another pedalboard challenge. And like you said, the pedalboard challenge one.
Challenges do well.
I need to send them a picture because they did the one brand pedalboard challenge. And I still have my Caroline board assembled.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Man. I like the dedication to a single brand.
And Caroline pedals on one board. And that's not all my Caroline pedals. That's just all that would fit on the board. And I do have a bigger board, but I don't have enough cabling to actually rig that board up.
Yeah.
Whoops.
You need to work on that. Need more cables. Tour Gear Design. Get them.
I don't have Tour Gear Design's money.
Oh, they're not that bad.
I've got Guitar Center bargain bin money.
Yeah, that you're going to buy again in 3 months.
I got a Boss cable. Where is it? Right there. Oh man, you thinking about any gear for the holiday? I guess like if you're buying something for what is best, Caroline? It's the Crom.
See your enemies driven before you.
Let's see. It is the riddle of steel. What is more powerful, the pedal or the mighty foot of the player who steps upon it? For years, we've had players ask us, this is the description, ask us if our pedals are appropriate for use in praise and worship settings. We have considered such a question blasphemous, as Crom is an angry deity who lives inside a mountaintop, who doesn't concern himself with the matters of mere mortals, and cannot be bothered to hear their pleas for help, their prayers for vengeance, or anything that might resemble a song of praise or devotion.
That's not the right answer to what is best, though.
No, but it's what is best, Caroline.
I guess it's still always to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of their women.
Yes. Oh man.
Yeah, I know. So no more gear. I'm selling a few things just because I have too much stuff and I need to put money into the studio build. And yeah, that's what I'm working on. What about you? Anything?
I got the katana. Oh, Yeah, actually, I mentioned
besides
this.
the mystery box, that
I
is.
mentioned this briefly, and this is already here, and this will might end my gear purchasing for the year.
Nice. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We already saw it. We already saw it.
Did we?
There it. Oh yeah.
No, I just wanted to put it down on a stand so I could actually sit. But yeah.
What do you think of it so far?
This one, so this is a refurb. I got it from Franklin Guitar Works. And it plays freaking fantastic.
Nice.
Like, I was really surprised. Like, I keep forgetting that it's a Squire. Of course, I can't play. I mean, I can barely play 6-string guitar, let alone 12. And the thing that, because I haven't, it's funny because I played the Squire 12 when this came out in 2020. Was it 2022 or 2023? I don't remember.
Somewhere in there.
But I played it when Ryan did the Gearfest demo. And I just don't think I really processed, and I know this mentally, that this is an octave, this is an octave, that's an octave, that's an octave, and then these are choruses, unisons. But it wasn't until I plugged it in and just started doing, pentatonic runs and being like, I do not have an octave pedal in the chain, but it sounds like I do.
Yeah.
That I was like, oh, this sounds a lot different than I was thinking. I think it's probably because I think of, the chordy,
right, the Birds, Tom Petty, Beatles thing.
Yeah, so it plays super great. It's very bright, as I think is reasonable for the reasonable expectation for a 12 string, or for a Jazzmaster pickup rather. I've heard that it's not that it's like they're hot Jazzmaster pickups. I don't really know. They are, Fender describes them just as, how are they describing them? Body electronics. Fender designed Alnico single coil. That's all they call them.
Gotcha.
So that's not really given a ton of information. I don't know if in the summary, it just says featuring Fender designed Alnico single coil Jazzmaster pickups. That's all they say about them. It is definitely chimey, and I apparently definitely need to work on my stairway.
Yeah, I just found this one that I'm going to share because I'm curious what those run for, because I am going to need to pick up a 12 string at some point. But here you go, Steve. You missed out on this opportunity.
Wow,
look at that.
Well, it's about $100 more than I paid. So
yeah,
there is that.
So there is that.
But that looks pretty cool.
It's pretty snazzy. Pirate Sam's guitar outlet.
I paid $242.
Oh dang!
Through, it was like Franklin Guitar Works plus the what's the word I'm looking for? Plus there was a discount going there. I think there was a 10% discount code running.
Gotcha.
At the time.
That's pretty good. That's rad. I like that a whole bunch. I had that paranormal Rascal bass for a good bit. I loved that bass.
All right, I got 1 minute to decide: Trevor Lawrence or Baker Mayfield today.
Oh, ooh, that's a tough one, man.
Like, it's
putting. Who are they playing?
Jacksonville versus Indiana for Trevor Lawrence. Baker's playing
Indianapolis. That's okay.
Indianapolis. I just see IND. Baker Mayfield at New Orleans. It might be too late to swap.
Baker. If you can't Baker, it might be too late because I just got the game started.
It's too late.
Oh well. Baker would have been the go. Baker would have been that go-to.
I don't know, man.
Because the Saints are bad, man.
Yeah.
Saints are bad.
It's because I'm trying to run because I've got Jacoby Myers.
Yeah.
And last week the Trevor Lawrence Jacoby Myers combo was pretty friggin' killer.
Yeah, I was at that game. I was
really?
Yeah, I was at the Jaguars Titans game last week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was a fun game. It was cold. It was nice to go to a game where I don't care who wins or loses.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of wanted the Titans to win because the Colts.
I was gonna say you should have cared a little bit.
I did care a little bit, but not enough to be upset about it.
I wouldn't call it a rivalry, but it is certainly within the league, within the division.
Yeah. Gonzo, Fender needs to make medium and short scale P bases. I agree. Like, I like the Bronco. It's kind of cool. I like the shorter Mustang. That's cool. The Rascal's cool. But can you just give me a short scale P base? Just give me a short scale P base.
Todd wants to know if we will wait while he blows up his toilet.
No.
Are you not on your phone?
I mean, yeah, take your phone with you. You please tell me you don't have us on the television, because whoo, buddy.
And apparently Squire has a 30-inch scale P base.
Oh, do they? Let's see. Oh, they do. Look at that. Well, then I stand corrected.
But that's like a mini.
I mean, that's a short scale.
Is it really a 30? I thought it was, because 30 doesn't feel like
30
short.
Does not feel mini. 30 feels short scale.
It's 28.6.
That's still pretty. That's still in the realm of short.
No,
scale.
that's mini.
Oh,
that's
really?
You mini.
Because I mean, what was the scale length on the Rascal?
30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that at one point because I did the video on it, but
so this is they're tiny. They're like legitimately tiny instruments. And I believe that's the same scale length as the Ibanez Micro. 28.
Gotcha.
Let's confirm that. Went too far. Does it say here? Yeah, 28.6 micro. There's also, I think, someone else makes a short scale 28.6. So I would say, like, I never really think about it, in the guitar space. I used to argue with people about this a lot. Not argue, but like when people call the Jaguar or the Mustang short scale, and I'm like, no, like the Duo Sonic was short scale. Like I guess it's, where do you draw the line between what's your standard short scale?
I think short scale just means shorter than 34 standard.
Right. But then if you find a 32-inch scale bass, that's consistently referred to as medium scale.
Oh yeah, that's weird. And Mancham's got the question, baritone is 28. Baritone can vary. The Dan Electro baritone, which can also be strung up bass 6 if you want to, it's 30-inch.
So is the Gretsch baritone.
Yeah. But
or at least the Electromatic Jet baritone was 30.
But my Grez baritone is, I think it's 27.
Oh, even more annoying. Maybe this is the new one. I don't know if this is the same one Ryan had. But the all new Electromatic Jet baritone is a 29 3/4-inch scale.
Oh, that's 28.5. Sorry, I had to look it up. The Grez is 28.5.
The Grez is 28.5.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Bendy. Why short scale bass? I don't get it for people with short arms. I think some of it is, if you are short scale basses tend to sound bassier on average, but they're not a tight bass in my experience. Like they're a flubbier bass, but there is a specific sort of sound that I would attribute to a short scale bass that is just different. Yeah. Self-burning toast for the bubber band tone. It's a kind of a rubber band sound. Ryan loves short scale basses because as a primarily guitar player, it's short scale bass is a little more natural to go in between.
Yeah. And I mean, they just sound good. They sound a little different.
They're more fun.
They are more fun. But we all know what the best short scale 4-string bass is, right? Come on, Steve. You know this.
It's the jazz bass, of course. I have it
No.
right there.
No.
Did you say the best short scale?
Yeah, the best short
scale.
scale.
Oh, best short scale 4-string bass. What is it? I don't know.
It's the SG bass.
Oh, no, it definitely is not.
It definitely is. That's what, look, that is what was used in Cream, and therefore it is the best.
Was it what's used in Cream? The EBO?
Yeah, that's what Jack Bruce played. SG bass.
That's disappointing. I found a video. It's when I look up Jack Bruce bass, there's a video of him playing a fretless Warwick. That's the first result.
Well, yeah, he plays that now. He didn't, but that didn't exist in the 1970s.
Wait, what? Sorry. Gonzo says it's a EB3.
That's
not
what
an
it is.
EBO. I don't have a lot of love for SG basses, the EB anything. I guess the EB3 is a little better. The EBO is such a just the two pickup setup or single pickup is just like bleh.
Yeah.
Like it's just such a flub of a thing. But I don't know, man. I would not have thought of. I definitely would not have thought of that bass.
Yeah. See, well, I mean, look at. Okay, I just shared it. Click that. Show the people.
Yeah,
how cool is that?
Looks like he needs a haircut.
And that mini humbucker at the bridge. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the EB3.
That's it. That's the way it should be. EBO is the SG or is the 335 looking one.
No, EBO is the same thing, just without the bridge pickup.
Oh, is it really? What's the 335 bass one then?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm gonna stop sharing and find it.
The EB335.
No, it's the EB2.
EB2. I don't know if I've seen that.
I can't keep track of all the numbers. Yeah, the EB2 is the 335 side. Yeah. Which Epiphone later reissued as the Rivioli. I can never remember it. And then, of course, there's the EB6.
EB6 was not made for
they made two versions of it. There's the EB6, which is a 6-string bass that is the 335 body shape. They made that for a very short time, and then they transitioned to the SG body shape. I've played the 335 body shape at Emerald City Guitars in Seattle.
There's an EB1?
Yeah.
Oh, the EB1 is the
that's like the OG violin shaped one. Yeah.
Hofner looking thing.
Yep. So EBO is SG, no pickup. EB1 is the violin shaped one. EB2 is the 335 shaped. EB3 is SG, but 2 pickup. Is there an EB4 or an EB5?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Then there's oh yeah, there is an EB4, but the EB4 is modern.
Oh, got it.
Apparently there was an EB4L, which was an SG.
Man, I don't know.
34-inch. They called it EB4L, often shortened to EB4, even though it had no short scale partner. It's in 1972 attempted to bring the EBO into the 70s. So basically, it's a 34-inch EBO.
Okay.
They call it the EB4. But later, they have an EB4 that is and Premier Guitar reviewed it in I don't understand that joke.
Strunk and White, EB White, Strunk and White grammar manual.
Oh, gotcha.
Style guide, the style manual. Sorry.
I never read.
Yeah. You were a science major.
So there was a oh my god.
I was in the liberal arts. We learned all of these things.
I'm trying to bring up the Premier Guitar website, and literally I'm on desktop, and 90% of the article page was ads.
Oh gosh.
So the EB4 was like a Tobias. I want to say it's like a Tobias shape.
Oh,
Where
that
is there
makes
even a
sense.
picture of it? You run this entire article from 2017, and there's only one picture of this thing. Like,
oh, I see it. It looks like, what's that Gibson bass you had for a little while?
I had what they called the EB14.
Okay.
And it was called the EB14 because it was from 2014.
Oh, see, I'm seeing a couple of different things called the EB4. Some pick guards, some not. Some 4 in a line headstock, some 2 on a side. It doesn't look like they know what to call that thing.
Right. Well, that's the whole thing. Is like they're just this whole numbering system. I mean, it's all just electric bass, but if you want to make the argument that SG just stands for like standard guitar, is that actually what it's,
it was
or
solid guitar?
solid guitar?
Yeah.
Then what if they just renamed the entire, the SG 1960 whatever, when they switched it back from the Les Paul to the SG, was what, like 1964, 1963, something like that.
When they switched it back to the Les Paul?
Well, they switched it back to SG because it was Les Paul originally. The SG was originally the Les Paul, and then they switched it to SG.
I think they swapped it back in 62.
62.
It didn't last long.
So what if they called that one the SG1, and then they retconned their 1950s lineup, the Flying V, the Explorer, etc., as the SG2, SG3, and then when the RD comes out, it becomes the SG4. All of your LS guitars, are now your LS5, LS6 are now the SG5, SG6. Like, that's what's happening with this EB lineup. Yeah. We're making a bass. It's the EB. Oh, let's pick a number. Was there even an EB10? There probably wasn't an EB10.
No, I don't think
There's
got that far.
EB10. No, but what I'm saying is, like, the one that I had, they called it the EB14 just because it came out in 2014.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
No, and then I think the 5-string version was called like the EB14-5. It's goofy, and it's just because sometimes some people just will call it the EB 2014,
right?
And then I guess it becomes the EB5 2014 for the 5-string version. But it's just, it's ultimately what Gibson is saying is, fuck you, bass players.
We don't care about you. We've tanked multiple bass and bass amp companies just to make sure you don't have these things you want.
What bass amp are you thinking of?
Trace Elliott.
Did they have Trace before Peavey?
I'm pretty sure they sold it. Maybe I'm getting this wrong. Now, see, this is what we do. This is, we get on these chats and we're like, yep, they own Trace Elliott. Because, okay, they've already retconned their amps. Because remember when they came out with the new amps, the Falcons that they just released, right?
Yeah.
And they said, it's our first amps that bear the Gibson name
since
the 1960s. Like, no, you put out amps in the 1990s that were built by Trace Elliott.
Oh, were the Gold Tones?
Yeah, they were Trace Elliott.
I didn't know those were Trace Elliott's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
those were cool. Those were cool amps.
They were. I've had a couple of them. They had some flaws. They liked to the tremolo was not great on the models that had tremolo. F you bass players. Yeah, exactly. And then they took Tobias and destroyed that company. And
that was the one that I know you're talking about, killing a guitar brand. But
they still have it. They still sell them, by the way.
Yeah, I think they just
I saw some at the Gibson garage last weekend.
Well, is it MTB? Is MTB the same?
I don't know.
Because MTB or MTD,
Michael Tobias Designs. Yeah.
Is that the same as Tobias from Gibson?
I don't know.
Or is that a different company?
Or they pull in a Steinberger where Steinberger sold, and then Ned Steinberger wanted to keep making guitars, so now he has NS Designs.
Well, so you went that direction. I was going to say, is this like Novo, where Dennis Fano sold his name to another company? Faces
okay.
I know there's more. I know there's a lot to that story.
So according to AI, according to AI, MTD, Michael Tobias Design bases are owned and built by luthier Michael Tobias, who founded the company in 1994 after selling his original Tobias guitars brand to Gibson.
Okay. I believe that looks like that basically aligns with what is on Wikipedia.
Yeah, okay. But that's
I didn't realize Gibson had Tobias going all the way back to 1990. That's that's crazy.
Yeah, because
they've been killing brands for a long time.
I mean, look what they did to Epiphone.
Look what they did to my boy.
I mean, at one point, Epiphone was their biggest rival.
Right. Damn, something happened already.
With what?
With
oh yeah, I know.
With
we're not talking about it.
Devin Achand putting up 40 points in 3 minutes.
What
fantasy time? Oh, so it's 4 points, but the league I'm in is screwball. Everything's times 10, and it's also because Tennessee got 1 sack, and you know defensive numbers are always way inflated if you get a sack in the first quarter.
Yeah, they are.
So, but yeah, Devin, or is it Devin or Devon? It might be Devon.
I think it's A-Chain and not I don't know how to say his last name either. I'm terrible at this, so
good music is good. What's ironic is that Gibson tends to ruin the things they invented in the first place. I don't know what that means. I don't get it. I'm not a Gibson historian by any means.
I'm a Gibson fanboy, and they definitely have a habit of destroying things. I have some guitars that I think are amazing that they're making right now. I genuinely think Gibson's making the best guitars they've ever made right now. But they go through phases where they mess everything up, and then somebody has to come in and fix it. Like that's
so you're saying you think they will change CEOs again.
Oh, well,
they're 5 years.
Now they're owned by private equity. Expect a 5-year change cycle at CEO every 5 years now. So,
well, currently we have a oh my God. I'm going to say the horrible thing. Can I say the horrible thing?
Yeah, say it.
Todd says Gibson QC sucks.
It doesn't. It's better than Fenders right now.
I'm going to say the horrible thing.
Yeah, do it.
I'm going to say the horrible thing.
Okay.
I'm surprised there hasn't been direct MAGA blowback to the fact that Gibson is being run by a non-American.
Oh, that is the horrible thing.
I mean, he is a American citizen, but he was born in Argentina.
Yeah. Yeah, and they did sue him over that guitar. They sent to C&D, remember? The Trump guitar?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
did they lose that? Or
no.
It was just to get the website.
I don't know.
To be clear, I think.
Good music is good. We are
the robot. Yeah,
we're 2 CEOs away from that robot guitar. That was 2 CEOs ago.
Yes, Gonzo. 1958 was.
Exactly. No, it wasn't. It was fine. It was good.
Can we just all accept? I mean, I guess I've never played one.
I've played
so
a couple.
I can't speak.
I've played a few.
But I've been hearing more and more from people who have played them or used to sell them that this whole, and it's like this for all the brands, whether it's the 58, the 58, 59, whatever burst, or the 62 Strat or whatever, that there is a very heavy survivorship bias.
That's an interesting take.
I think I heard that from Dipped in Tone.
Oh, interesting. I could see that.
And again, like if there's a couple guys who have had their hands on some vintage Gibsons, it's Rhett and Zach.
Yeah. Zach has probably played more vintage Gibsons than almost anyone else I know. Just by nature of working at Carter Vintage.
Well, I mean, and that's what I mean. But I feel like I thought it was on that show that they mentioned something like that there is that basically the ones that sucked are gone.
Yeah, that's that, or they're pristine.
Yeah,
because they got stuck under a bed and never played.
Yeah.
The thing is, old guitars, they did a thing. And I think there is a bias there because the ones that are survived and still getting played, they're still getting played for a reason. And I remember telling someone, I've played, making sure I haven't played another one since I said this, 6. I've played 6 bursts. I've played 2 58s. I've played 3 59s, and I've played a 60. And only 2 of them were better than my 58 reissue I had that I've since sold, and only one of those was better than my 59 reissue.
But by better, do you mean better playing, better sounding?
A better playing guitar. Felt good to play. And that one that played better is the Paul Kossoff burst from the guitarist from Free.
Right.
Yeah, that's the one. That guitar.
Is that the one that Okra has?
Yep, that's the one Okra has.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never played a Norlin era that plays as good as most
of them today,
by the way.
Does he have the original one?
Yeah, that's the Paul Kossoff burst.
Because I'm reading about it. It says it's in a museum.
No, he owns the Kossoff burst.
Okay.
Oh, unless they're calling his house a museum, which it could be.
The museum closed in 2020.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kind of, it's not really.
That may be how he bought it, because I think that's about the time he got it.
Because, yeah, it was in the Songbirds Guitar Museum, which closed in 2020, reopened as a nonprofit in 2021.
Yeah.
And rebranded Songbirds Guitar and Pop Museum.
Yeah, I've been to it since the reopening, but yeah, they don't have the Kossoff burst anymore.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that place. I've never been. Have I been to Chattanooga? If I have, it was only driving through. I don't think I have.
I don't think you would know if you have.
I've been, because I've only done, was it the 40 or the 70? It's the 40 across Tennessee. That's what I've done.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, then you did not make it because you got to go. You got to take 65 from Nashville to get down to.
Definitely did not do that. We actually bypassed Nashville. We did the loop.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to get around.
What is this? Why am I looking this up? This is so stupid. The 440. No.
Yeah, it's 840. 840.
I don't know.
What are we a geography live stream?
It was a long time ago. I mean, literally, it's like 1991.
Well, it's time to come back to Mississippi, to the South, and we'll go do Songbirds. You go check that out.
We were just going there to literally. I remember that vacation as a vacation where we just went to Shoney's over and over and over again.
Shoney's is terrible. Don't go to Shoney's.
Back then, it wasn't. Let's look. What do you think the answer to this is? Who will be the first company to introduce AI into their guitars, Gibson or Fender? Because of course it has to be into the actual instrument. Because as marketing companies that have marketing, Brian Wampler would point out that if you are supporting Gibson or Fender, you are supporting the use of AI on the planet because everything is AI. We just don't admit it.
And it's going to be cream guitars.
It's going to be. No, it's probably going to be like it. Legitimately, it's probably going to be like a Donner or whatever.
If it's between David, if it's between Gibson or Fender, it's going to be Fender. They'll find a way to integrate it directly into their lessons software.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah,
that
it'll
that
be
AI
something
tone.
lessons related. It'll be something where you can mic your guitar, and then you'll have some app that's gonna listen to what you're playing, and then it's gonna tell you what lesson you should do next.
There'll be a button you press on the top and it asks you, what would you like to sound like? I want to sound like John Mayer. John Mayer's sound is heavily
Oh my gosh.
characterized
Doesn't
by
Guitar Center already have this?
probably.
Tangent, but slightly related in that maybe old rare unobtainium isn't. Johnny at Oakland Guitars told me they make Kunafe slugs to drop into non-Kunafe humbuckers now. Interesting. I don't know anything about that.
Kunafe as an alloy, as a magnetic alloy, is, if that's the right word, is still rarer. It's too rare to do the production levels that Fender used to make them.
Right.
Is how I understand it.
That makes sense.
It's not impossible to find, but it's impossible to get at the bulk they would need.
Right.
So that's why for a long time only one company offered Kunafe drop-in pickups. Period.
Was it Novak?
Yeah, it was Novak.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But now a few others are offering, and even Fender is offering it again.
Yeah.
So
I think Ryan has a set of them, or at least he was supposed to be getting a set to put in the that wide range Mexican telly.
Oh yeah.
To replace the pseudo wide ranges in that one. What was we're talking about? Oh, Guitar Center. I'm trying to see Rig Advisor. That's what it's called.
Oh yeah, the Rig Advisor.
I don't know if you can have that if it's Find Your Sound with Rig Advisor. Is it only on the app?
It might be. Let's see. I'll open up the app.
It looks like it's only on the app. So unfortunately, I am not going to try to figure out how to put it on the screen because that's too much work.
That is too much work, but I can pull it up real quick.
Gonzo says Fender's going to be first. They're going to put AI in their Acoustasonics.
Maybe. Let's see. I don't even know how to find it on the app anymore. It used to be like front and center. Like you could not miss it. Now they're trying to sell me a Sovtech Tube Midget 50H.
Nice. Mark MJD wants to know, how can copper, nickel, and iron be rare? I don't know. That's a great question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kunafe is an alloy of copper, nickel, iron, and in some cases cobalt. The alloy has the same linear coefficient, blah, 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 blah. 1970s. According to Wikipedia, Fender Musical Instruments use Kunafe and the wide range humbucker. They discontinued use due to Kunafe being hard to source. So I don't know, but it doesn't actually say how it's produced. So
yeah, it sounds like what's actually rare is people making the alloy. And if Fender was able to get it back in the 60s and 70s, what that means is some other industry was having it made for them. Some other much, much bigger industry was using it, and they have stopped using it, and Fender can't afford on their own to pay for the production of it.
Yeah.
That's what it amounts to, because that's the reminder. We all know this. Everybody, Phil McKnight talks about it all the time. Guitar and musical instrument industry is not a production driving industry. We have to use what other industries are using because nobody is stopping what they're doing to produce for us.
Exactly why. They mixed in with corium from what?
Oh, it was mixed in with it was used in speedometers.
Kunafe?
That's what Self-Buttering Toast says.
Interesting. That's cool. But yeah, that's probably like everything, right? Like it's all about
it was used in speedometers and tachometers.
Yeah.
That tracks.
So that's cool.
Well, that's why, and that also explains why it's hard to get now, because speedometers don't use it anymore.
Speedometers are all
digital.
Very disappointing.
Interesting. See, every day's a school day, Steve.
Every day is a winding road.
Now that's going to be stuck in my head.
It's a good song.
It is a good song. So are you looking forward to NAMM yet?
A little bit, but I'm trying not to get like too far ahead.
Okay.
I think I need to sit down because we're kind of like floating some ideas around, but I think they're probably Ryan and RJ and I need to actually sit down and write some things down for what we want to do at NAMM. Yeah. Versus the like we've kind of talked about a general approach, but I kind of don't want to do the whole, like, I don't want to straight up wing it. I think we need to need to get one or two like concrete ideas.
That's what I'm working together on. I want to have like a couple of concrete things I want to produce out of NAMM this year instead of winging it and then not getting anything done.
I think also because he's done some editing for Jason, so I think him and Jason are talking about doing some stuff too.
Oh, cool.
That probably involve, RJ running camera for him. Hey, I got a thing to talk about. Speaking of people following people around with cameras, did you?
Where are you going
watch
with this,
the KDH video on Brandon Dion Day?
No, I didn't watch it.
I
saw it pop up a couple of times, and I was like, Jesus. I'm not clicking on that.
That video has 247,000 views in 2 days. Suck on that pedal show.
Well, they didn't title a video, "This is the worst guitar YouTuber."
Yeah, Ryan's gonna have to harder if he wants to get on KDH.
Right.
My complaint with that thing, with that video, with the KDH video, is that it's talking about something that happened 10 months ago. I remember when the Brandon Day on video came out, and I've talked about this a little bit in our chats because when we go to NAMM and we talk to brands, we talk about marketing as a business,
right?
Not just, hey, well, you're here for exposure and I want some free shit and I'm famous. So
yeah, I remember when that video dropped too, because we talked about it. We talked about that video.
And because Ryan and I talked about it to the extent of like, there are a handful of brands that like we don't work with because of the money part, and if we just wanted to get a free guitar from them and say, and like if we told, and I'm talking about like bigger brands, like brands that not just some random, no offense to them, I think they are more established now, but I would say like a Donner or an Enya or a Lava, I would call those kind of random brands.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like brands that people that we've talked about for years and years, where we have friendly relationships with the brands, but we just don't work together because of whatever reasons, right?
Sure.
And there's no bad blood or anything. It just is what it is. But those brands, but the thing is, it's working off of existing relationships. The thing that was the most brutal part, I skimmed around. No, actually, I watched the whole KDH video. I don't know how selectively KDH edited the original video,
right?
But like, there's a part where where one of the brands, I don't remember if it was Donner or I think it might have been Donner, where the woman on the booth goes, yeah, I know you. I emailed you like a month ago. And he goes, oh, and then he turns around and goes to talk to the two sycophants who are following him around. Does that mean I don't know who those guys are? They're just like his friends. I know I've seen those guys around NAMM too. Now I will say Brandon's like a very accomplished. Accomplished is the wrong word. He's a very good player. I don't know if he's accomplished. What is it? I'm trying to actually divide up the idea of a person being good and a person being accomplished. I think accomplished means you actually have to have done something besides build a YouTube channel. Is that
Yeah.
fair? Is that
I think
mean?
that's
I
fair.
don't know.
Because being good at something but being accomplished at it are two
Yeah.
different things.
And
I
I'm
can
not
be
saying
very
that.
good at bowling, but if I don't actually compete at bowling, I can't be accomplished at it.
Right. And you don't necessarily have to accomplish things. I'm not saying you can't just be a YouTuber and also be I would say like Ryan Bruce is both a great YouTuber and an accomplished guitar player. Like if
Yeah.
you are getting signature models from major brands, then you are probably like somebody is considers you an accomplished guitar player, somebody whose opinion matters more
Rabia.
than mine. Yeah,
Rabia.
Rabia. Well, yeah, we could go on. There's
Yeah,
obviously
there's
a
a
whole
ton
whole
of
bunch of
legitimately accomplished guitarists who are also very good guitar
yeah.
YouTubers.
And there's also people I say I pick out particularly like major brands because I'm sure, if you got a one-off signature instrument from um a small brand, like I don't know, I don't this isn't a dunk.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go. Accomplished means people buy your tickets to see you do your thing.
that's fair.
That's a cool that's a working definition.
I like that.
Um
I could get behind that.
but I think that I think the idea of just walking up and doing things, and then when somebody says like, "Oh," and again, this is where I don't know if it was edited around, but the idea of somebody be like, "Oh yeah, I emailed you a month ago," and your response is to be like, "Oh no," and then go talk to your guys because it's like goofy instead of being like, "Oh, I must have missed it. I'm so sorry. I get a lot of emails," because that's
Right.
like everybody. Like right now, our our inbox has 150 emails in it. It's a lot of junk.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a ton of junk, which actually makes it harder to navigate the amount of like just absolute garbage, you know. Hey, I see you have a YouTube video. Let me be your editor. I've got this concept for an editing, or like just straight up spam. People trying to be your, and a lot of these ones where they're saying they want to be your editor are actually uh people who are just trying to get access to your YouTube account so they can steal it.
Yeah.
MJD, all of those ads are in a separate folder. There are those are not junk. There's 258 of those.
And MJD, you've not put in as much work as Joey Scar. That's all I'm saying. Joey Sklar? Scar.
No, you're
Anyway.
thinking of Leland Sklar.
Yeah, that's it. I'm mixing up with Leland Sklar. I've got a few ads in that box too. Trust me. More than a few. Although a couple, Ryan has had to email me back and go, "Yeah, like 3 people beat you to this one."
Oh yeah.
Joey does need his own merch. So I want to sidetrack us for a little bit before
sure.
we get too late in the show, and I think because we're about to do the Guitar Nerds Gear of the Year.
Yeah,
we're getting really close to knock. We're going to be recording those in the next couple of weeks. They're going to be real late coming out. I have been putting together the list of everything that has come out this year, and
good luck with that.
I know. Well, I have this anxiety because I'm really worried like I missed something from the first quarter that was huge and big enough to be Gear of the Year, but because I have the extreme ADHD that I have, that I missed something. So chat, tell me, and you know what? If you've made it this far in the video, watching it after live, you're watching the rewatch, or whatever it's called, the replay. Put it in the comments. What are your 3 favorite things that came out this year? Not that you bought this year, but 3 favorite things that came out this year.
3 oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, because I need to know, I've got a huge list. I don't know if I have everything. Yeah.
Man, so the thing is I don't even know if I bought anything that came out this year.
Well, that's fair. I mean, I'm not. Did I buy anything that came out this year? I'm not sure I did either.
I know Reverb is supposed to have their list of.
Oh, they haven't put that out yet. I've been
Is it
looking
not
for
out?
it.
It
It's
was
not
supposed to
out
come
yet.
out a few days ago. That's
Yeah,
why I was
I've not seen
wondering.
it.
They do have the fastest selling gear on Reverb this month, most expensive. And I know Packham was on Guitar Nerds. Mark Packham returned to the Guitar Nerds to talk about those lists.
Mm-hmm.
So the lists exist, but yeah, they apparently have not been published.
Yeah, I've not seen them yet, and I've been looking. So let's see if anybody.
That'll give you like at least the top. Usually they have a top things made.
Yeah.
Top selling things made in 2025.
They normally do. Yes, they definitely do. And I think they even have a category on the website now for like, it was like, you know how they give you like your feed and then they give you best deals and recent searches. There was, or deals and steals, gear we think you'll like. Apparently I was searching for semi-hollow bases because it thinks I want a Jack Cassidy Epiphone.
No one wants one of those.
Nobody wants one of those. But there was one the other day that it was like, these are the fastest selling things. Yep, fastest selling gear this year. They've got a most expensive gear to sell in 2025, but they don't have their normal whatever.
How did this like? I wish there was. I guess you can look at the listing, but Walrus Audio M1 sold in 79 seconds.
How much did they sell it for?
It was in. Let's look.
Yeah, there's a Les Paul Custom that sold in 154 seconds.
It sold for $100.
That's why.
And normally those are about $200 used.
Let's see.
This Gibson Les Paul Custom sold for $3,900.
Oh, whew.
Is that not a fair price?
It feels like a fair price.
It just says early 70s. There's no specified date.
Yeah.
There is a serial, but I can't decode it because I don't know anything about the Gibson serials.
I don't know. I don't have it memorized for the 70s serial numbers, so I don't know. Let's see.
But hold on real quick, looking at similar, so that's any Les Paul Custom. Oh, and then I guess if you 3,900 is about maybe $1,000-ish, $500 to $1,000 less than everyone else. So it's not even like a screaming deal. In fact, there's one that's a refin for $3,000.
Is white a particularly rare color? Maybe.
There is a lack of whites on Reverb.
So some AKG C414s sold in 82 seconds. But I want to know who bought an Acoustasonic Jazzmaster in 137 seconds.
Somebody who really wanted an Acoustasonic Jazzmaster for $1,000.
It was in black paisley. It does seem high. But I guess black paisley isn't normal. I don't know. Steve, I don't know what anything's valued at anymore.
There's another black paisley on the Verb for $1,300, and it's local pickup only. I don't see any other black paisleys on the site right now.
Me either.
So I guess $1,000. Maybe that is fair.
Yeah. So talking about things that have come out this year, because this might be the last thing. This might be the last time we live stream this year. We might, because Christmas and New Year's get kind of crazy. But who knows? We might do a post Christmas. Who knows? So I've got 38 amplifiers.
Hold on. Gibson needs to make a Les Paul.
I saw that because they're shitty boomer. Their marketing is bad. That's the thing. I love Gibson guitars. Their marketing is crap.
Stop trying to make the verb happen.
I've got 93
here. Okay,
guitars,
real quick, going back to this, I've already received this comment from my wife when I have my Les Paul out that the guitar seems small. So
it's because you're tall.
Yeah, so I mean there is already like there is a Les Paul for girls. It is the Les Paul.
Also, yours is a studio, isn't it?
Yeah, but
it is smaller.
Aren't they the same size?
No.
Are the bodies smaller?
It's just the tiniest bit smaller.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yep. I think it's thinner too.
It might. I think the caps might be less of a cap.
Yeah.
But I didn't think they were dimensionally smaller.
The body itself is smaller.
Huh.
So
let's see. Oh, the body is 1/8 to 1/4 inch thinner than the standard Les Paul. Fascinating. Yeah, I didn't know that. But like I said, I know that I always thought the cap was thinner, so that was they were originally made of alder. That's dumb.
Yeah. Hold on. This is for Gonzo. Mary Ford already got her due. I mean, she deserves more, but she got her due. That is the Mary Ford signature Les Paul. Thankfully, they did. I like the armrest on it. I like that guitar in general. I think it's really cool. I don't know. It's really rad. Although I think, given how things ended with her and Les, I think she would have preferred it not be called a Les Paul. just saying. It didn't end well. All right. Here's the thing though, Steve.
Yes.
Pedals.
I've
got 138 pedals.
That sounds low.
It does feel low. That's what I've got.
How many pedals did Cosmodio release this year?
I don't have a single Cosmodio on here, so
I forget if it was. I forget if it was 1 or 2, but I feel like it might have been 2.
I've got 7 JHS pedals.
That sounds maybe right.
Yeah.
Which the Kilt, Kilt 10.
This year they released the 424, the Nada Dumble, the Kilt 10, the Rotary Chorus, the Tape Delay, the Oil Can Delay, and the Troika Delay.
Oil Can Delay came out last year.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the Oil Can Delay was originally so this goes into like, I guess, how do you count it, right?
Yeah, it made it into the 3 series as a standalone this year.
Yeah, so it was a 3 series.
It was like a Black Friday though, wasn't it?
Yeah, last year was a Black Friday. I have one. That's why I know.
Yeah. So I'm going to leave it in there. I'll be honest, it's not going to make it to the finals anyway.
Sure. So. Yeah, of course not. It shouldn't.
No.
It's a perfectly serviceable delay with a that isn't very much. It was discussed. The secret mode was discussed on the Black Friday launch, but I feel like it's not discussed in the 3 series, even though I'm pretty sure the 3 series still has it.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember how to access it because I haven't used that pedal in so long.
And besides, we all know the plug out's going to win.
Yeah, and the plug out. The MJD says that Add an Echo is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cattle and Bread has a bunch of pedals. Or any?
Yeah, I've got those on the list. There. They've got the Belly Buck Plus, the Proto Club 462, Talisman Ghost, the Airstrip, and the regular Proto Club. That's not the Proto Club 462. So yeah, got several Catlin Bread on there. Got a couple of Chase Bliss with the Brothers AM and the Lost and Found. The Cornerstone Music Nucleo is going to be way up there for me.
Really?
I like that pedal a lot. I have not bought one. I'm not sure I will, but I really wish I could justify it because it sounds really, really good. When it first came out, I was not high on it. I did not think very highly of it because I felt like it was overpriced. And I thought because it was like that whole like nuclear facility thing,
Yeah,
I was like, that's a lot of
that's the
money for a
reverb,
reverb
right?
IR. Yeah. I was like, but then I realized how many features are in it. It's stereo in, stereo out. It's actual dual stereo. It's like, there's a lot in there to make it kind of worth the price point. To justify the price point. Let me put it that way. Whether it's worth the price point is a different thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Progress Pedals DAD 250 Plus.
It's on my list. It's on my list.
That should definitely be in the Gear of the Year conversation, I think.
Keeley had a couple. The Kernum Ellipse was technically this year. All the Marshall pedals, the PV pedals.
How are you compiling this list? Like, what are you using for sourcing?
It's so bad. I used Premier Guitar. I used Andy Ferris, his Gear of the Weeks that he does.
Yeah.
That's a great way to compile a lot of stuff. I used so BV over in the That Pedal Show Facebook group. He loves to post when new pedals come out, even when they're not covered on the show. So I go through all of his posts. I went through a lot of Ryan's demo videos from this year.
Yeah.
But with Ryan, he's not always demoing something that's new.
Right.
Is the hard part. So I then have to like have a separate window that's like, when did this release? Searching.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. And total entries for this year, knowing that I didn't get everything and knowing that some of my entries are for a series and not individual items, I'm at 270 entries total.
I'm just curious. Yeah. Okay. So the Cosmodio, since we mentioned it, the Splinter Twin just came out. The Glitch Witch came out 6 months ago. The Gravity Well might have been last year.
I think it was, but
excuse me. The Gravity Well was November 2024.
Yeah, so it came out too early. Last year we did decide that it is sort of a December to November Gear of the Year because it's impossible to do the entire year and get it out in the same year. Although we're doing it so late this year, but so if it came out in December of last year, it's still sort of eligible.
Right. Which makes sense. Like you got to figure out. Can't like hard caught. Oh yeah. Stompbox Steels. Have you ever looked at that site? I think he's actually part of in a lot of the chats. The guy who runs that. Yeah, Paul Ewing. I'll post a link.
Yeah.
But I think everything, a lot of these are new. But yeah, Paul Ewing is in a lot of the video premieres when we do premieres.
Okay. So yeah, and I'm looking really down. Some of these I've got, and some of these I don't. So
yeah. Basically, the way the format is for it, I think he watches just a ton of YouTube and then kind of summarizes like, hey, I saw this demo for this pedal on this channel, and this is my. So it's a little bit of a take on both the pedal and a take on, I think, I don't know if he mentions the brands because I've never really read through it. Like how he decides if whether it's good or not,
Yeah. No,
whether the demo is good. But yeah, that's kind of basically he does post the video anyway.
Yeah, and there are a few things that I definitely just didn't include in the list, just being honest, that I know it has no chance.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I'm scrolling through his, like he posted about a K-line pedal, Kaline, whatever, CALINE.
Yeah.
That pedal's not winning.
Sure.
Right? An AliExpress pedal is not winning Gear.
It's that balance. I mean, the flip side of that balance is if you haven't if you're not thinking of it, then it's probably not gear of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, like you said, how many amps were there? Do you have on your list?
I have 38, and that includes some amp modelers as well.
Yeah. What do you think? Have you done gear? The gear that you're making hasn't happened yet, right?
No, we have not. We have not recorded yet.
Can you preview any of your
my picks?
top whatever?
Well, I haven't fully
like I'm not saying a full list. Like, give me
yeah.
like one of your top 5 amps, one of your top 5 pedals.
Okay.
One of your top, like one of, because everyone submits like 5, right? Is it 3 or 5?
Well, we usually have a spreadsheet that's separate where we've all pulled out our like top 5 or so, and then we're like, and even then, sometimes we're last minute changing too. So it's truly in the moment. What do we feel right now is gear of the year? Also, first of all, thank you, Matt. Thank you, Andy, for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Like I'll give the obvious one. I don't see how a new Helix Stadium isn't going to be like the number one thing talked about in amps, even though, it's not amps.
Even though it seems like nobody here's the thing. Kind of feels like nobody gives a fuck about it.
I know.
Like, you're going to have to talk about it.
Mm-hmm. I think the reason is it got announced so early in the year and then finally shipped so late in the year that people are already burned out talking about it before any even got into people's hands.
That's fair. Look, all I'm going to say is if it wins gear of the year, we need to get Joe Brand to NAMM so I can end his podcasting career.
Well, okay. Now, having said that, the actual amp that I think should win, and this is, I'm just going to say it, the Bad Cat Era 30. The Era 30, the very last amp that Mark Sampson ever designed.
Oh, okay.
Me first, of course we talk about nothing. That's what we're here for.
$4,000.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's very expensive. But I think it's the most significant, like, actual amp.
There is no new gear.
There is apparently lots of new gear. There's lots of new gear.
No new gear has been made since 2014, actually. That's the reality of this business.
So that's my pick for that. That's my actual pick for what I think is the best amp.
Oh, that's a great call. Was that this year? The Decilia?
It was. It's on the list. It is on the list.
Yeah,
I've got it on the list.
Call.
I think that's a seriously interesting amp. I don't know about gear of the year, but
released December 2024. So it's right on the cusp.
Yeah, it's right on the cusp. So it counts.
All right, fine. I want it to not count because I'm just kidding.
The new gear is not all junk. It is fine. I can't tell if you're being serious or being sarcastic. Either way, I'm here for the energy.
Yeah, the Game Changer motor is pretty wild.
Yep, that one. I kind of hate it, but it's on the list.
It's super. I think it's fun.
Yeah,
I don't know how useful it is. But
I'm scrolling through the pedals now to see if I have a pick for the pedal. The Fuzz Imp Amity is on the list.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I made sure that got on the list. The Maris Enzo X is on the list, and I love that thing. It's one of the few, like, I don't own most of the stuff on the list, and so I might make a fight for the Enzo X.
This is a cool one too. Like, it's a cool idea, but it does kind of seem like
it's on the list, but I don't know that it's going to get a lot of traction.
Yeah. The Enzo X was this year? I guess it was. Huh?
Yeah, that was this year.
Man.
The Mythos Argo Boost Deluxe, I'm going to make a push for too.
Really?
I love that thing. I love that pedal so much.
Mythos.
That's
Argo
their
Deluxe.
octave fuzz and boost in one unit.
I can't even search for this. Zach, get a better company name. If you look up Mythos Argos, all it does is give me a bunch of Greek stuff.
Mythos Argo.
Argo.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
But by the way, Daniel Jones is out for the rest of the game. We're screwed.
Oh. Well, that might mean I'm screwed too, because if that game doesn't go into a shootout, then Trevor Lawrence probably isn't going to need it too much.
Yeah.
Volume, boost, fuzz, and blend.
Yep.
That looks cool. $230.
It's really, really good. So that's going to be one of my pushes, but there was a bunch of stuff that
Bye, David.
I didn't even know it came out. Later, David. Summer School, couple of pedals on here. Super cool pedals, has 3 pedals on here. The TC Electronic Ditto Plus 2 is on here. That better not win, for the love of all things.
Ditto Plus 2. So this that feels like people complain about Fender and all of their lines. And Ryan and I talked about, was that on last week's? That might be on, no, that's on the episode that comes out tomorrow. That one's going to be a lot of fun, I think, for folks. Just a preview, the question are Fender and Gibson are basically our consumers, guitarists, hypercritical of Gibson and Fender?
Yes.
Unjustifiably hypercritical.
Yes.
But one of the things that I look at in that video is how many that there are for the Fender Stratocaster. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines just for Fender, not counting Squire. I think when you throw in Squire, there's something like 23 different Stratocasters.
Yeah, at every $100 price point.
Yeah. So actually, since we have it, here are the series. Artist Signature. I'm just calling that one series. Artist Signature. 1, Classic Vibe 2, Squire Sonic, American Vintage 2, Player 2, Professional 2, Ultra, Anniversary, Player Plus, Affinity, Ultra Lux Vintage, I think that's 11. Paranormal, Ventera 2, Performer, Professional Classic, that gets us to 15. Ultra 2, Contemporary, Limited Edition, Player 2 Modified, 40th Anniversary, that's 20. Aerodyne, Bullet, Hello Kitty, Mini, Standard, 25. Debut, and then 2 different FSRs, which I won't count. So 20, what did I say? 22.
Yeah, 22.
Different. Now, some of those, I don't know how produced they actually are. Like the American Performer, I didn't even know still existed. But it's still listed on the website.
Yeah, that's still there.
So yeah, it is. That's a lot of things. But then again, you think about that it's 2 brands, and I did make the point in the video that you cannot sort Gibson's website the same way.
Yeah, by series.
I mean, you kind of like for the because I think all you can show is Gibson or Gibson Custom Shop, and then for the collection, it's like the original collection or the modern collection, and that doesn't actually, because when you go in the original collection, then you get the special, the junior, the 60s, the 50s, the 50s standard, the 60s standard. Which would you just call that all standard? I would probably call that all standard.
There's probably more Les Paul variants than there are Strat variants.
Yeah, you got the 60s double treble, which is that just the 60s with double cream?
That's exactly what it is.
So that I would be willing to just call all of that standard.
Standard, yeah.
Or,
just with variations.
Or maybe you separate between standard 60s and standard 50s. I don't know. But you can't go that
I do think standard 50 and standard 60 have to be separated because they offer different color options and pickup options per line.
Right.
Like you can't get a standard 60 with P90s, but you can get a standard 50s with P90s.
Yeah.
But you can only get a standard 50s with P90s in gold top.
The Les Paul Epiphone side has 52 quote inspired by Gibson models, but those include the standard, the tribute, the custom, the junior. Does the junior count? Is that different? Like, that's the other thing when you think about the Les Paul, is because the junior is especially for, well, it's Epiphone set neck. The Epiphone is set neck.
Yeah, I don't think Epiphone does any bolt-on necks anymore.
But as soon as you become like a flat body,
is it a different guitar?
Is it a different guitar? I think that's a valid question.
I think it is. I think it's valid.
Let's see.
I also agree with Good Music is Good that the Paranormal series is the best thing Fender's done in 25 years, and I wish they did a Fender Paranormal series.
The Epiphone Les Paul tribute is a bolt-on. They are showing as, nope, they still have them. They still have some of them. And interestingly, it is a bolt-on using ferrules.
Oh,
instead of a neck plate. So that's different. That's kind of neat.
Earl has a great point. I like this point.
Saw that. Do artists ever release signature pedals? I don't mean artists slapping their name on something pre-existing and calling it their own. There's a few.
There are a few.
But
I think of the Nucleo as a sort of truly signature pedal because it was Paul David's idea that made that pedal happen, basically. Is that what you mean? Earl, I want to make sure I'm understanding the question. Does that make sense? Like, that pedal would not have existed without Paul David's input.
Right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it would not have happened. And so it's a legitimate signature pedal. I think the Argo Boost Deluxe is a Mick Taylor, that pedal show signature pedal, because Zach never would have made that version of the Argo if Mick had not wanted it.
Right. But does that have his name on it?
Yeah, it's got that pedal show. It's on my pedal board, so I can't bring it in here to show you. But yeah, it's a That Pedal Show collab.
Okay,
so it's
it's on the bottom.
Show. Yeah, it's That Pedal Show and not Mick, but it was Mick that wanted it.
What's Cobb? Is that the
clean octave blend? It's a style of circuit. Okay. It's a style of octave fuzz.
Yeah, when Mick Taylor from That Pedal Show approached me about having that be a switchable feature, I was excited to derive more from a circuit that so many players know and love.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think there are situations like that. I think there are definitely a lot of
the Deep Sea Diver pedal, which by the way came out this year.
Yeah.
That one's a truly signature to me. Thank you, Protox.
I'm trying to read through these comments. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more. I'm sure there's a lot of ones out there too that are just, a one or two feature tweak. There's not.
Yeah.
It's not, oh yeah, the signature. This is a bad example because it doesn't exist, but it's like if somebody made a signature DS1, but all it was a DS1 with like half of the Keeley mods.
Right. The Wacka was a true signature pedal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wacky too.
And the 50/50 is a true, I would say, is a true signature pedal. I don't think anything, nothing really like that existed before. The closest was probably the Gray Channel from
the Gray.
EQD.
I thought it was the Gray Matter.
The Gray Matter is from Loophole.
And did that come after?
That came after, I believe.
Okay. Because
is this a real pedal? The Nice Drive A?
I hope not.
Ben Coombs. I want it. I need it to be. Amanda, are you still here? Is this real?
Okay. Wait. Overdrive, Nice Drive, eh? Yeah. LPD.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I know LPD makes and does a bunch of stuff with Ben. So
yeah, that makes sense. But that's from like cool. 2020. I don't know if they still make it and sell it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, there was another question up here. That was kind of
awesome.
An aside. This self-buttering toast with Fender buying G&L, the next paranormal might be CLF research. That would be interesting. It does seem like right now, and who knows, so much of that buyout, it's an IP thing. Amanda does say that the Nice Drive A is no longer being
that
made.
makes me sad. I'm glad it was actually made in conjunction. When I read the name at first, I thought somebody was just taking a dig at Canadians. Then I realized that it wasn't actually a Ben Coombs pedal, so that works.
There are none on Reverb.
Huh.
I mean, that doesn't.
Yeah.
I feel like people who buy those would only sell them if they were like had to.
I'm waiting for someone willing to make a signature pedal for me. Somebody please make it so I don't have to learn coding.
So this question might be CLF research. I think that would be interesting. I mentioned it on last week's podcast episode. GNL Fallout was already kind of a Squirey GNL idea. So is there a Squire Fallout, in the future? I think there's a lot of questions about when Fender made their deal with GNL, what exactly all was included in it. And I don't think we're going to know until things start happening,
Maybe we'll know at NAMM.
So maybe we will know at NAMM. Can we get Fender to give us that information? That's a great question.
Yeah. Or will they already have things to announce? Maybe they've already got something ready.
I mean, is the NAMM map out? The NAMM map is out.
Yeah. Right? We've talked about it already.
Did we?
Yeah,
did we talk about it on the show?
Yeah.
Shows what I was paying attention.
I'm sure it's been updated, but yeah, we talked about it.
I must have not been. Is Fender showing?
I don't know.
I'm only seeing the 2025 map. Where's the 2026 map?
No, we've definitely talked about it.
I just don't,
because I also saw it with Mark because they're up in a new space.
Right. Landon's seen it.
Yeah. It's up somewhere.
But yeah, the basement is now only for checking in, which is interesting. Yeah, Andy, I kind of think the same thing. I think Fender is gonna mothball GNL primarily. And I don't know if personally I would be surprised if anything else happens with it. But is that a little what's the word I'm looking for? Pessimistic? I don't know.
Fender has a massive room.
It's not even coming up for me.
I sent you a link in the chat. Private chat. Here in StreamYard.
Oh, I have not been able to get the private chat link to work.
Oh,
I have a link to the floor plan. I wasn't seeing when I look for Fender.
303, 3rd floor. They've got a massive space.
Okay, but that may or may not meet. That's going to be like last year. That's the same space they had last year.
Okay.
Well, it does say Fender Musical Instruments Corporation meeting rooms. So,
well, you know what's funnier? GNL Guitars has 6021.
So that's I saw somebody mention that kind of like it's kind of a joke, but maybe not. MJD, they bought GNL for the NAMM booth because you have to reserve that ahead. That is definitely possible.
I feel like just buying a booth themselves would have been cheaper than buying GNL, but I don't know what the financial situation.
But I'm saying like GNL may have already had it in, and so it's reserved, and it is a small corner booth.
Yeah,
around about a block away from the coffee, but not the coffee that I get.
I'm pretty sure that this. Look, I'm looking at the 24. Let me pull that up.
This is the 25 map, dude.
Yeah, I want to look at 24 though. I want to look.
I'm saying like this is the 20. You sent me the link to the 2025 map, not the 2026 map.
Oh, it would be 26. Oh, you're right.
Very disappointed.
Dadgummit.
You're supposed to be the organized one.
Please. Okay. Well, I tell you what. change out the number 5 for the number 6 in the URL, and it takes you to 2026.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
But I don't see, where's the 3rd floor? I'm trying to find level 3. Actually,
there is no Fender.
There's no Fender on level 3 because 303 is now the NAMM Creator Lounge and Studio, which that was a cool spot last year.
There is a space called Fender Studio with Presonus.
Yeah, they had that last year too, I think. I'm looking at that level 2 is it the Silent Pedal Showcase that you're talking about?
That's where like Summer School's there, Polly, Walrus, Earthquaker, Mad Professor.
Interesting. And that's different than the deli.
That is different because they are still doing Delicious Audio on the main floor.
On the main floor. Interesting.
Which a lot of those brands are moving to do something different. So Delicious Audio it does not even say. Interesting.
Yeah, it kind of looks like there is no Fender right now.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I mean, we've talked to Fender. Oh, John Page is going to have a booth. Did I know that?
There's no Gibson either.
Well, Gibson at least had a room last year.
Yeah. At least they're not coming up in the search.
That's right. There could be areas that still aren't mapped out, but
the only place PRS shows up is for an exhibitor private meeting space,
which is the same as last year.
They're right next door to the PV booth.
Because PV is buying PRS.
Yeah, because that's how that would go. Speaking of companies,
that's a joke.
Ruin companies.
Nobody take that seriously. Yeah, the bottom floor is now currently listed as all will call, which is
we should probably share a screen so that people watching know what the heck we're talking about.
That's fine. So basically what Phillip was talking about earlier, this is room 303. This is room 303. It's currently listed as NAMM Creator Lounge Studios. That being said, this whole area right here, it's just showing 300 and this 300 ABC and this are actually kind of looking like they might just be empty. Because I don't think this NAMM, I think this is just placeholder. So this could potentially become Fender.
It could.
Or Gibson. Last year, Gibson basically just had this size of room. This one that is Ampeg, Cordoba, Yamaha, Guildline 6, which this is like the Yamaha guitars and basses room. That's how it was last year.
Yeah. Well, there's also on the second floor, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big spaces marked as on hold. Plus, it looks like several small spaces marked as on hold.
So this 208, I think it actually is where Gibson was. They were either here. I think they were here last year.
Okay.
But I'm not 100%. I remember them being near Reverb. I don't remember how near. And I remember trying to go over there, and they were like, "Well, who's your customer person?" And I was like, "Huh?
Yeah, huh?
What?
Sorry, what?
Who's In Music Brands?
I don't.
In Music.
In Music is the company that bought.
Their DJ.
Yeah. They also own though. Who was it they bought?
M Audio.
They bought Moog.
Oh, they bought Moog.
Yeah, that's Moog. Well, it's one of the companies of Moog.
Yeah. Cool.
So that'll be interesting to see what that looks like. It's gonna be a weird year. I'm looking at the main floor, right? And there are some pretty sizable booths there marked as on hold.
Yeah. IK will have a booth. I think Natalie might be working this booth. I know she's going to be at NAMM.
Oh, cool.
She's working for IK now, I believe.
Oh. Neural actually has a booth, it looks like, and not just a sign that says soon.
Yeah, let's see if they actually show up.
And they're right next door to Abasi Concepts.
Oh, okay.
So I think they're actually showing up.
I just clicked it. Why is it not? There we go. Across from Cream.
Yep, across from Cream. Novos has their booth again right next to Shabbat Guitars.
Is there a Firefly booth? Firefly does no marketing.
No.
By design. That's how they keep their prices down.
Yeah.
That's one of the ways they keep their prices down. Oh.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. We'll obviously have a lot of content from NAMM at some point.
Let's see.
I've still got to book a thing for NAMM.
Sorry, I'm looking at these this pedal showcase area.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I hate that Delicious Audio doesn't show you anything.
Right.
So
I think it's because I feel like they might be just kind of booking until the last minute kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But it's weird to see Strymon on the main floor.
Yeah, not in the basement.
Not a fan.
Who's in the basement?
Nobody. The basement is only check-in. So that's the thing. That's the thing we were talking about in our
in the chat. Yeah,
chat.
Sorry, I had things going on. I couldn't pay attention to it. But
so for reference, actually, here's but then can I share?
Oh, weird. That means Mule isn't in the basement like they've been either.
Right.
Risophonic.
Right.
They're over like against the west wall. I assume that's the west wall, the left wall. Like weird. Well, then where is Collings gonna be? They're in a is that where they are? Where are they? 3,000 and 5,002. So
yeah, Mr. P. Saunders, the Hotone booth mostly answers questions how to say its name. That's 100% true.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 100% true, but it's
true. It's not, but it should be true. And I've had someone from them on the podcast, and I still don't know how to say the name of their company.
I'm trying to see something.
Okay, so it looks like they put all the acoustic guitar companies at the front, like by the entrance.
So I need to change my share. Let me see if we'll stop screen, share. How do I share entire screen? I'm living on the edge now.
Oh yeah, you are.
Whoo! Here, I'll get rid of Facebook. So this is 2026 Hall D.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this row this is all doors here.
Yeah.
And then this area here, and I thought maybe the scaling was a little off, but it's not, because you can see from this entrance here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of booths effectively. Mm-hmm. This is the 2025 map. Here's this same door. So if I count again from right in front of the entrance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
And on this one, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 6 and 7 here, this whole area here, I think was also will call. This is basically where the basement moved to.
Gotcha.
Or how they got rid of the basement is I'm pretty sure this was a will call last year. Or something else, or maybe it was just fenced off. And so they've taken all of this
and fit it on the floor, squeezed it on the floor.
They're putting it in here. Now, there are brands that probably just aren't here anymore. I'm not seeing, I didn't particularly look for it, but I did not see Marshall.
Hold on, let me see. I'll look for them. Nope, they're not on there.
Yeah, Marshall's not on here yet. So, but Mogami Cable is.
Yeah, that still came up for me.
And it's way over there. They have this influencer center. They need to move this influencer center over here, because I don't want to walk all to freaking Hall A to get a cup of coffee.
Yeah, me either.
Poor me. I'm so sad about this coffee.
So I'm looking at where the Boutiques Guitar Showcase is.
Yeah, which is here.
Yep. I'm trying to figure out. So where was Marshall in relation to that last year?
Marshall was right next to it.
Okay.
Marshall is where this NAMM show store is.
Oh, interesting.
Andy says, my daughter loves that Steve keeps saying 6'7". Mr. P. Saunders says it's pronounced Hotoni.
Hotuni.
Hotuni. I actually read that as probably the worst way possible. Because I definitely read it as Ho Tony. Like
Mark asks, how big is that hall? It is massive.
How big is that hall? Yeah.
It's like you could fit a couple of basketball arenas in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Amanda, I definitely always, because the reality is I'm either walking from Hall D, I think the parking garage entrance is somewhere around here, this entrance. So I'm either walking from Hall D all the way over here to get coffee, or I'm walking from Hall D through the entrance, up the stairs over here to go up the stairs to level 2 and then up the stairs to level 3 to get coffee here. So I'm walking to get coffee
no matter what.
And all the bougie people, cough, 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 Phillip, are walking from here if they ride with us. If you Uber in, then you
come in the front.
Coming in here. No, this is the fountain.
Yeah.
You're coming in. Actually, you're coming in somewhere over here. Unless you get dropped off in front. You could get dropped off in front.
Yeah.
But usually you get dropped off in that roundabout that's like over here somewhere. And then you're walking along this walkway here, past the fountain into the Hilton Hotel to get Starbucks.
Or there is a little coffee shop. There is a little coffee shop that's outside the entrance in the, like, if you zoom in there where the entrance is.
Well,
no, go.
In this area.
Yeah, there is one of these little spaces there at the front. I think it's right there. Zoom down, zoom. Near Black Star.
Yeah, it's like one of these.
Yeah,
or along this
there's
wall.
A coffee, because that's where I met one of the guys from Yamaha last year.
Oh, cool. Why? I don't know.
All right. Well,
this is like all these Gen Alphas are going to have a lot of fun when they're like, they're starting their metal band and they're asking, members in their band, well, should I get the 6-string guitar or the 7-string guitar?
They're going to lose their minds.
6 or 7. I'd barge through there like a step fit walking mom from 1987 or Easy Spirits.
You've been in at several booths.
I don't know if I heard they might bring it back. The Tone Jerks are talking about doing Adidas tracksuits again this year.
Oh my gosh.
Which is different than a nylon tracksuit, I know, but still fun.
It's still fun.
I'm gonna stop sharing this.
Yeah. Before you share something you shouldn't.
Oh, I closed everything that I shouldn't share. You got anything else? I think we should consider the wrap up.
I'm gonna go have lunch. I'm gonna go eat lunch. A very late lunch.
I can share us. Oh wow, that's cool.
Oh, that's trippy. No, don't do that. Why does Korg have such a big booth? Because Korg is a lot of different companies.
Yeah, so Korg USA, this Korg USA booth is Korg, it is Vox, it is Black Star?
No, Black Star has its own booth.
I think Black Star was in both places last time.
Oh wow.
You got your Korg piano, all your Korg stuff in there, which is your synths and whatnot.
Yeah.
Some effects pedals that are mixed in with the Vox thing. But yeah, that's all of that.
Yep. It's a big booth. There's a lot going on at that booth. It's a lot of synths that take up a lot of space for one thing, But then, yeah, you got Vox there as well.
Is Dark Glass? I forget if Dark Glass is usually in that space or if they're in. If they had their own space last year.
I don't know. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, roller skates. There was a guy with a bike last year on the NAMM floor. Which was kind of, I mean, he was going pretty slow.
I don't see Dark Glass anywhere on the map, so I'm assuming they're in Korg as well.
All guitar podcasts the week following NAMM always have at least one host coughing to prove they really went. That is, or like there's always at least one or two episodes that are like, hey guys, here's your NAMM. I just want to tell you about the great time that I had at NAMM.
That's so real. That's so true. I hate that. That's so true.
To do. It's actually that felt worse than actually having it for real.
A unicycle in the NAMM hall would be amazing.
How about a one wheel? For what it's worth, so the bike was the guy who made a guitar bike. He made a bike that you could play as electric guitar. A one wheel. Henning should have brought his one wheel last year.
Yeah.
Which is it? Is it the one wheel? Is that the thing that he got? He got like somebody reported him to the German government or something.
What?
He made a video about it.
I don't watch YouTube.
Yeah. What if I watch his rants?
Yeah, I watch
Henning's rants, and I think it was his one wheel is technically, or maybe it was an electric scooter or something. One of those things is considered something that you actually need a license to operate.
Oh, I gotcha.
And
I'm just waiting until I can
electric unicycle. It was an electric unicycle, so it was a one wheel.
I'm just waiting till they let me buy a drone big enough to actually fly
in NAMM.
Anywhere.
Like fly yourself?
Yeah, fly myself in general.
But then if you're in it, is it still a drone?
I don't know.
If you're not controlling it, you're just riding it.
I didn't know drone was the part that was meant unmanned. I thought unmanned drone meant that there were manned drones.
I mean, that is an interesting point. Innovative manned. What is a manned drone? What's the difference between because there is, I think maybe it's just the automation part is the drone.
I don't know.
What is a drone? All right, we're gonna wrap.
End it here. Let's wrap.
No. We're gonna end up. We're gonna do a man drone. A man drone. A drone is also known as an unmanned aerial vehicle. Okay. But what about a manned drone?
Is it just an aerial vehicle?
This is saying it should be an unmanned aerial vehicle or unmanned or a drone. So it should be separately. But then if because you could fit a person, these things are actually much larger.
Oh, they're huge.
Than it. I mean, they're big, or they can be big. So can you have do manned drones exist? Personal flying vehicles or passenger drones. The EHang 184, which is designed to carry passengers but is not controlled by them. Manned drones represent a new. So I think it's like at some point in the future, is Waymo, like, what do you call Waymo?
Oh, I don't.
They are self-driving cars.
That's what I call them, self-driving cars.
So it's an autonomous. So drones are just all autonomous, I guess. How you would, or remote controlled.
Yeah, because if they're remote controlled, they're not autonomous because someone is controlling it. Anyway, this is a deeper conversation than we can get into because I want lunch.
Johnny Denver and the Drone seems like a bad choice.
That's a good band name. Let's go.
All right, y'all. Have a good rest of y'all's day. Phillip, once again, happy birthday. And thanks everyone for hanging out for the last 2.5 hours.
Bye, y'all.
See ya. Stay grounded.